different. So when I planned out my Vlogmas, clearly I was not thinking, because this is exam week for my children. And so of the 4 that I have still in elementary, middle, and high school, 3 of them have exams this week. And so at our school, exams are kind of a wacky schedule. They're half days, but if you only have 1 exam, then obviously you just go for like 2 hours, and it could be the first 2 or it could be the last 2 hours of that block. So anyway, bottom line is I'm picking up children all over the place this week. I've got some got out at 10 this morning, some got out at 12, some get out at 3, just, you know, with no exams. It's just crazy. So had I been thinking, I would have not planned Vlogmas for this week. This is literally the busiest week of the year for me. Oh, and the phone is ringing. Hold on 1 minute. All right, sorry about that. That was the riding instructor calling. Mercy is with me. Say hi, Mercy.
Hi.
Mercy has a lesson today, and so on top of everything else, now we're headed back to town for a riding lesson. But anyway, and it's raining, and so her instructor was calling to see, did we want to go ahead and do it, or do we want to move it to the day after Christmas? But you know, sometimes the day after Christmas, you just don't feel like going out. You just want to kind of chill. So anyway, I didn't want to like schedule something for that day. So anyway, so this video is going to be slightly different. And Mercy would like to show you something that she has made. She loves toy horses, and she loves all horses. Any horse in the world, Mercy loves. And so anyway, hold on, honey. She's going to show you what she made for her toy horse.
I made a blanket with a 2022 ghost horse for Halloween, and his name is Maelstrom.
Very nice. I think she did a great job making that. So she did that last night with just some green felt that I had and some ribbon, and she was quite creative. I said, how did you get the ribbon to stick to the felt? And she used double-sided tape. So anyway, but he looks very, very pretty. But
He looks cozy.
he does look cozy. So anyway, so we are headed to her lesson, and so I thought that I would talk to you guys about, because obviously I can't show you anything because I'm driving, but I thought I would tell you about our Christmas night tradition. So I've told you that my parents arrive on Christmas Eve, and we have like a special dinner, and then they spend the night, and then they leave after brunch on Christmas Day. And after they leave, we usually will go and we will give the animals their treats, like, you know, the cows and Apollo and that kind of thing. And then we have a little Christmas nap because Mom and Dad are tired by that point. However,
you guys always go out for like
well, we
feeding
do go out and
I
feed.
feel bad.
Well, that's all right. Cows need to be fed. Mercy says she feels bad because we have to go out and feed, but they have to be fed. And anyway, it's what we do. So, but Christmas evening, my husband's mom comes up. And so we have done this the entire time that we have been married. And my family and my husband's family get along extremely well. But the reason that we do them separate is so that the children, you know, are able to focus on just one set of grandparents at the time. And my father-in-law passed away when the twins were little, so it's just my mother-in-law now. But we just find that it makes things a little less chaotic, and everyone, it is a little easier. Everyone can just enjoy the time with that side of the family without feeling like, you know, are you dividing it up equally? Is you know, making sure everybody feels included, kind of thing. So anyway, my mother-in-law will come up that evening, and she will actually spend Christmas night with us. And then she goes back the day after Christmas. She will leave, but she spends Christmas morning with my husband's 2 brothers and their families, and then she comes to our house, and we have pretty much, I guess, what I would call a traditional Christmas dinner. we have ham, and we have turkey, and we have,
right?
well, nope, the oysters are for breakfast, remember?
Oh.
We have ham and turkey, and we have mashed potatoes and stuffing and gravy and cranberry sauce, butter beans, homemade macaroni and cheese, rolls. We have just all the good things. Very low calorie. And so anyway, but that's just kind of been our tradition with her. And then after we eat, then we will go and open presents with her, and it's like a whole second Christmas. And so anyway, it's a lot of fun. We have stockings with her, and we, you know, just really enjoy being able to sit down with her, and the kids will show her, you know, what Santa brought and that kind of thing. And it's just really nice. And it's really, we have found just a really nice way to celebrate by dividing things up, and the kids aren't overwhelmed, and the grandparents feel included, and it seems to go really well for us. So but that's kind of how we end our Christmas festivities that night. And of course we have all kinds of yummy desserts, whatever happens to be, you know, in the house at that time. And we discuss desserts kind of ahead of time. What does everybody want? I always make a pumpkin roll. We always have pound cake, and I always make sure I have ice cream in the house, because my children are not really big dessert people. They're not real big on cakes and pies. They're more into ice cream. That's right. Mercy loves ice cream.
I eat it for breakfast.
Yes, sometimes I catch Mercy eating ice cream for breakfast.
It's good.
I'm sure it is good. But anyway, so that's the tradition that we have with that. And so anyway, just wanted to share that with you. And you know, even though they're at different times, I do feel like everybody kind of enjoys the moment a little bit more when we separate them out. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a good week. And tomorrow, please be sure to tune in. Tomorrow we're going to start our Christmas baking for neighbors, and I want to show you my cinnamon coffee cake. Yes, now that is something that all of the children like. In fact, when I make those, I have to be sure to tell them these are for neighbors, not for us, because they will eat it all. And speaking of eating it all, if you saw my video on the peanut butter candy, so I had 2 chunks of peanut butter candy left, and they were about like this, each one of them. And so anyway, I had folded them, you know, packaged them back up and put them in the refrigerator. Everybody had some. And I got up the next morning and I thought, oh, I am going to go have some of that peanut butter candy with my coffee.
Aww.
And I dug through that refrigerator and dug through that refrigerator. There was no peanut butter candy in that refrigerator. And anyway, Axel, one of my twins, had come into the kitchen after I had gone to bed the night before and had eaten both of the chunks of peanut butter candy. And he loves it. He goes, Mom, I ate all your peanut butter candy last night. So anyway, we're going to have to definitely be making more of that. Right, Mercy?
I need some more.
I need some more too. But anyway, well, I hope you guys are having a great week. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for the cinnamon coffee cakes. And until then, I'll talk to you soon.